Hello and welcome to creating a general accounting expense or GACS transaction without the help of a general accounting encumbrance or GAE transaction in AZ360. We will be demonstrating this process in one of our test environments, and the screen has been zoomed in for optimal viewing. In our training scenario, an agency has received an invoice for a January 2023 lease payment that has come due. The agency will utilize the function field to populate the GACS chart of account or COA elements for the payment. We will create a GACS that utilizes the function field to pay the invoiced amount of $975 as displayed on the invoice on screen. We will now transition to the AZ360 application, which has already been logged into, and the Accounts Payable business role has been selected in the top right of the screen. To get started, we will navigate to the Global Search menu, click the Expand caret, and verify that page code has been selected. In the Search Here menu, we will enter GAX, and on the drop-down that generates, we will select General Accounting Expense. The GACS financial transaction page will generate. After it renders, we will click the Create button in the top right of the screen. In the Transaction Department field, enter your department number, in our case ADA. Check off the auto-numbering checkbox and click Continue. Notice that a new GACS transaction has generated and opens to the Header tab. The transaction is in draft. The version number is 1, and the function is new and status is held. On the Header tab General Information section, we will enter the reason for the payment in the transaction description field, in this case the reason being January 23 lease payment. Go ahead and click on the Vendor tab. We will then navigate to the tab level action section and click the plus symbol to add a vendor line. In the vendor customer field, click the pick list to select the vendor customer number for Tucson Electric Power. We will be using a wildcard asterisk to help to limit our search results. We will type in IV asterisk 3106 and then click search. And from the grid that generates, we will select Tucson Electric Power. In the address code field, we will select the pick list. And the address that is required, P.O. Box 80077, which matches the invoice, is already populated, so we will click OK. Clicking Save infers the values from the code. So for vendor customer code, it infers the legal name, and the address information has been inferred from the address code. Go ahead and click the Accounting tab to complete that section. We will go ahead and click the plus symbol to add a new accounting line. In the line amount field, enter the amount for the invoice, in this case $975. The department is ADA for our training example, and the object is 7181. We will also be entering a function in this case, so click the Expand caret, navigate to the COA section, and you'll find the function field. In our case, enter function GSDUT22000. Now, before we click that validate, notice that the fund, unit, and appropriation units fields are all blank. After clicking validate, those fields are populated with the correct COA values that were inferred from the function. Okay, the transaction has validated successfully, so there are no errors. Go ahead and click Submit to send the GACS transaction to your next line agency approver. We have completed the process of creating a general accounting expense transaction without the use of a GAE in AZ360.